Hello everyone, in this video we'll be working on auto ingestion process in Snowflake using a snowpipe and AWS. Okay, so this is the AWS interface. I have logged in as an IAM user. Here you can see the different services. The basic services required in AWS cloud for this particular process are S3 and IAM service. IAM service is used for role creation, and S3 service is like a storage part where we'll upload our files and we'll verify whether the uploaded files have been implemented or else uploaded into the table that we are going to create there. Okay. Already I have the code with me, so that I'll be helping you with how this particular code is going to work for the auto ingestion process. Okay. You'll get the clarity on this particular content at the end of the video. Okay. Now I'm just going here. So using this role option, you can create a new role. So under this IAM role, if you are not seeing this particular icon here, press the bookmarked one. You can type this IAM and you can click here. So now we can see this IAM dashboard. Already I have created three different users. If you want to create, you can create another user. So these user groups, users and roles are the different identities that we can create under this IAM service. But we need a role which is going to give access to the Snowflake in order to access the services of the AWS. Okay. Now all these roles are assumed. So when I create a role and use those credentials in Snowflake, okay, this particular role is assumed by the Snowflake to use the S3. Okay. Now how to create a new role? Okay. Just click on these roles. Now here you can see the roles. Okay. If you want to create, I need to click on the create role. Okay. Now select this AWS account part. Uh, Create another AWS account. I need to use the account ID. So this role is associated with this particular account. This is the root account. I'm just using this. It's just like a security purpose where we will be using external ID here. Okay. For time being, I can proceed with some dummy external ID, and we will be updating this one later. Okay. I'm just clicking on the next. Okay. Now we need to add permissions to the role. Okay, using this role, Snowflake will access the storage services. Okay. Now I'm giving the full permissions to this particular role. Now I'm giving this access. Okay, I think this particular role is enough for this one. I'm clicking on the next. Okay, the role name is expected. Role to access. Let you yes to access tablets test. Okay, I'm giving this one. The description you can provide using this role Snowflake access AWS cloud storage. Okay, you can give this particular description. Automatically, it is generating a JSON policy. Policy is nothing but a permission that we are attaching to this particular role. Okay. Now, this is the only policy that we have attached. Click on this create role. Okay. Now, we'll verify the role here. So, here you can see the ARN. Okay. Amazon resource name ARN means we need to use this particular link in AWS or no in Snowflake integration object. Okay. I'm going to use this one. Okay. I'm going to the Snowflake interface. I hope you are aware of this particular interface. Okay. Now I'm going to the project section, worksheets. Okay. And here you can see data section. Okay, where you can see the databases and the different objects over here. Okay. So these are the default databases that are available. Okay. If I want to create a new database, I can create a new database like orders DB. Comment is optional. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay, it has created orders DB. When I'm clicking on this one, it is expecting us to create a schema. If you see the flow, database, within that schema, within that different objects that we can create. Okay, click on this particular schema. Okay, I'm giving orders schema. I'm creating a schema within that. Schema defines all the structure. Okay, in this case, we are just having a schema, and this is the order schema. When I click on this one, within the schema, I can create all the different objects within that. So when I click on this particular create, so these are the different objects that I can create. Now I would like to create an integration object, okay, for Amazon S3. When I click on this particular link, it is already giving us a code for this particular. Okay, if you look at this particular code, it is asking for the storage AWS role ARN. Okay, here I can see that this is the role ARN. Okay, Amazon resource name. In this link, okay, particular value I'm replacing. Okay, this role. Next one is that storage allowed locations. If I just go to the S3 service over here within the AWS, we are having a different buckets. Okay. Now we want to access which bucket out of all these things. Okay. Now I would like to use this particular Vishal Mart. I have created already one bucket with the name Sri Vishal Mart in order to give a demo on orders, sales data. Okay. Within that, I can create different folders. Within that, I have already uploaded different files here. Okay, all these are the orders files. Okay, orders data 2, the main orders file 2, just to test that particular snowpipe. Okay, now I'm just going to this particular bucket. Okay. This is the one. Going to the buckets again. When I click on this particular bucket here, we can see the copy URL for this one. Okay. And this is the particular folder S3 URL. Okay. So when I select this particular group one folder here, I'm just having copy S3 URL. Okay. I'm just copying this one. I'm going to this location. I'm just replacing this. Okay. Now I would like to remove the other one because you can give many locations here. So this is one of the location that I would like to add. You can also add comments and all. Okay. Create integration object that we would like to add. Open this one in worksheet.